Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Diamond. Yes, I'm back with another wine from Theopolis Vineyards. I really liked the Symphony, and now I'm going to try their Petite Sirah. So make sure you stay tuned to see if this is worth the money. Hey everybody, before I begin today's video, if you like it, go ahead and subscribe, click that notification bell, click all notifications so you see when my videos and live streams are being posted, assuming I remembered to make them public this time, sorry. And also, maybe like, share the video with friends, all that stuff really helps. So, the other day I reviewed the Theopolis Vineyards Symphony, and it was really good. I really liked that grape, I really liked the flavor, everything about the wine was just very good. So I'm very happy that I have their Petite Sirah to review today. All right, so this is their 2017 Petite Sirah. It is estate grown over in the Yorkville Highlands in Mendocino County, California. It is 13.9% alcohol by volume, and it is $39 if you buy it from their site. So let's take a look at this. I'm hoping for just some dark goodness here because, Petite Sirah, I love it. I love those really dark wines. They're so nice. So this is purple. Medium purple, no artifacts, no cloudiness. Okay, so on the nose, medium plus intensity on the nose. Oh man, already getting hit with that blackberry. Oh. Ooh, it's like blackberry and chocolate. There's a little bit of a spice. A clove, just a little bit of a clove. Maybe a touch of cinnamon. Smells like a black plum as well. There's sort of this like generic berryness. And it smells like it's a generic dark berry, and anytime I get that, I just kind of typically associate it with black currant. So that's what I'm gonna say. I totally could be wrong about that, but currants aren't necessarily something that's easy to find in my neck of the woods. But, oh man, this smells good. And there's also a little bit of like a smokiness to this. Like a little bit of, like a slight hint of like a char. Like a little bit of a campfire smoke. But it's very light. Very, like you really have to move it around before it starts coming out. Yeah, but let's get to the taste. So medium body. Tannins? Medium plus tannins. They're interesting tannins. They're there, and they are a little bit sandpapery. Yeah, they're fine grained and sandpapery. Not abrasive, not like 0 grit, like 1,000 grit. Like kind of like up there. Anyway, so and if you want to assume that I have never licked sandpaper, you need to just ask my wife, and she can tell you that yes, indeed, I have licked sandpaper to try to figure out how it compares to things like tannins on the mouthfeel. I am not kidding about that. So, acid, medium plus acid, if I haven't already said. Finish, medium finish. Man, those black fruits are really bright. Even though like you kind of think of like black fruits, dark fruits as something that's just kind of heavy in general. Man, this blackberry and kind of plum effect I have going on, ooh, I mean it's almost like a breakfast smoothie in a way. Alcohol, medium on the palate. Dude, this is I am craving a steak now. But I actually want to use some of this as like a red wine reduction to go on top of the steak. So this would actually work with steak and mushrooms too. And I normally hate trying to pair wine with umami, but this wine totally can knock it out of the park because it is so fruit forward. It has such bright fruit, but still having those dark tones and having a really good amount of acid. It would really just be a perfect complement with the steak. I mean, like, I can't think of another wine right now, at this moment, that I would want to have a steak with. Maybe the Cantina Malbec. maybe that one. But it doesn't have the same flavor profile. It's a totally different, it's like, I can't even compare the two because they're so different, but they would both pair so well with something like a steak. I need to shut up about steak because obviously I don't need it. Let's go ahead and get to the blick. Balance, beautifully in balance. Beautifully in balance. I love everything about the wine and how it plays together. 1 point there. Length, medium finish, half a point. In terms of fruit intensity, medium plus intensity on the nose, pronounced on the palate, I'm gonna go ahead and bump you up to a full point. And then complexity, you have so much potential here. So I can't give you a full point. I'm gonna give you half a point. All right, so that gives you 3 points. You are, yet again, another very good wine from Theopolis Vineyards. I am very impressed with this wine. So thank you for sending it to me. On that note, this wine would be wasted drinking right now. So technically I'm wasting wine, which is something that I don't like to do unless it's bad and I pair it with the drain. Using my own advice, I'm wasting this wine. Man, though. But here's the deal. This wine will be amazing when you let it age. The development it's gonna get as the fruits start to kind of just develop on their own, the additional things that you're gonna get from the long-term oxidation, you'll probably start seeing some leather show up, some other things. There's a little kiss of cedar in here, which makes me think it's French oak, but it's not heavy French oak. Maybe second use barrels, third use barrels, something like that. But, man, this is good. This is very good right now, but God, when this thing gets around to actually like developing, the finish is gonna get longer. This is a great potential wine. I'm not kidding. If you get a bottle of this, get a few bottles of this, buy a case of this, whatever you want to do, this wine, like, especially like 10 years from now, God, it's gonna start showing so much more character. It's gonna be so good. And I mean, I'm disappointed I don't have another one to let it age for a while longer, because this is a wine that, man, y'all did a really good job on this. I don't get geeked out this hard on wines very often, and dude, in 10 years, this is gonna be a rock star wine. So good job. Very, very good job, Theopolis. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you tried the 2017 Theopolis Vineyards Petite Sirah? Be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I will see you all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime. In the meantime, I have to figure out a way to hide this from my wife so I can just consume the entire thing myself, because I really don't want to share this wine. Maybe I get like Favor to buy a distraction bottle for her, and I can enjoy this on my own. Just lock myself in the studio and just edit the video while sipping on this all night. Probably gonna do that. I'll see y'all later.